Babak, how are you? Let's.
Uh, Thank you, doctor.
Okay. What's news?
Well, actually, doctor, mm, my my mother-in-law has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, and
Mhm.
now she's living with us, and it has caused me a lot of stress. Uh, I have my own business, and everything has been okay, doing very well.
Yes.
But now this actually is affecting me. I cannot function properly, and all it is because of the sleeping problem. I just can't sleep at night. So
Mhm.
yeah, one of my friends gave me a pill, which is called, let me see, it's Zopiclone, and it was very helpful. So it helped me sleep, and I could function the next day. So could you give me some more of these pills, please?
Uh-huh. Okay, Babak, I understand your condition. I'm sorry that you feel like this and that situation have a bad effect on your function. Uh, how is your mother-in-law situation now? How is she?
Well, Alzheimer's disease. Um, she's trouble basically. My wife has to spend all her time on her, and I think she's going to get worse and worse. She's not getting any better, and I just can't shake this off my head. I keep thinking this might get worse.
Do you have a problem, Babak, with sleeping in the start of night or at the morning?
It's well, I can't. But I go to bed. I cannot fall asleep. I keep thinking, and then I wake up in the middle of the night, and I can't go back to sleep. So it's all the time, basically.
Mhm. Okay, Babak, let me check with you. You had a good work condition and you had a good business. And after your mother-in-law, started to have a Alzheimer and living with you and your family, you are experiencing uh, anxiety and some sleeping issue, and you are now here to request some sleeping pills. Okay, am I right?
That's right. That's correct.
Mhm. Okay, Babak, you know sleeping pills are good pills, but in your condition and in your situation, it has some risks. For example, risk of dependency. You know, and we can manage your
No,
situation.
no, no, doctor. Wait. No, no dependency. I'm not a junkie. I'm not a drug abuser or anything.
No, no, no. I
I
don't
just
want to
need
do.
this to help me sleep so I can function. This is my life at risk. I need this pill. That's the only thing that I can do to help.
Okay, okay, Bobby. You know, I want to tell you that there are some techniques and there are some things to do that can help your sleeping more than that pills. You can doing that and you can get the best and the better response from them. For example, some dietary measures, exercise, you can do them and okay, tell Babak. What do you want to say?
Yes, I've done all of that. I've done sleep hygiene, I've done exercise, everything. No, nothing is helping. It's just this one. This is the only thing that would help me. Just a
Okay,
sleeping pill.
I understand. Dear Babak, do you try to make your sleeping environment more restful
Oh
for
yes,
sleeping?
yes, I've done all of that, and this is the only
Mhm.
thing that I think is now going to help me?
Like here, I think can kind of talking to a counselor and psychologist can help you more.
No, no,
This
doctor.
may,
I don't have time for that. I'm very busy. This is very busy time. It's the end of the fiscal year. I'm an accountant. I have to work now. I have
yes,
to function. I don't have time for counseling.
yes. Dear Babak, I understand, but it is you are sleeping 8 hours a day, and it's a big part of your life. I think it has this efficacy on your life more than you think.
No,
You,
doctor, I think you don't understand. It is my life. This is so important, and it's the only thing that helps me, and you're not going to give it to me.
yes, I understand. I understand what you say, and because of that, it is your life, and it is so important for you and for me. I really suggest to talking to a psychologist to help you, and manage this situation you have.
So, what is the problem with the pill? So you give me a prescription board for the pill, and I'll go
Uh,
for the psychology later.
okay, but either it can managed by alternative methods like self-care techniques, dietary measures, and exercise, but it has some risk of dependency. I
I
understand
told
that
you,
you.
doctor, I'm not a junkie. I'm not going to abuse medicines. This is, you just don't listen to me. I've done everything, and this is the only thing that's going to help me.
Yes, Babak, I hear you, but I told you that in overall patients, it has this risk. We can skip this risk with just talking to a psychologist. Why do you refuse to talking to
Because I
psychologist?
don't have time, doctor. Because I'm busy. I don't have
Okay,
time to go to psychologist. I can go to psychologist later, but I need this tablet now. That's the only thing that's going to help me.
Okay, Babak. But I told you that that amount of time that you spend to talking to psychologists can help you and improve your life more and more than that these pills. I really suggest that to you.
But I've tried the pill and it helped me.
Uh, you know, uh, I have. Mm, I can't take this pill to you before you talking to psychologist, cause that session that you will take with psychologist will help you and will help me to understand and confirm me is that needful to give you that pills or not.
Why can't you prescribe it before I see the psychologist?
uh, you know there because of that risk I told you before.
Well, I'm happy to take the risk. I don't care about the risk. I need this now.
You need to solve this problem. You can't take that pills for all of your life. You should solve that basically.
Yeah, yes, I will solve it later.
No, Babak, we should set that session for you, and I think it is necessary for you.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, what happened? Uh, right. Uh,
Consultation voice.
yes. What's your feeling?
More confident than previous
Okay.
session, but I think I still have some problems, and I will forget the rules if the pressure will increase. I think
Okay.
the some difficult cases
So
could derail me.
did you feel comfortable or uncomfortable? Do you think it was
uh,
easy or difficult?
I think the start of the case was easy, but and the time it will it, as time pass, it's going to be more difficult.
Okay. What score would you give yourself out of 10?
Because of that, I think 5 to 6.
Okay. 5 to 6 out of 10. Okay. So what went well?
I think I did summarize the patient's problem first. I you know uh, I was actively listening and responding the patient. That was two major problem that I had last session, and I tried to fix it.
Okay. Attentive listening and uh, did you say
Good
empathy?
summarizing.
Summarizing.
No, good
Okay.
summarizing. Yes.
Okay. So let's start from the structure of the uh, consultation. Do you think it was structured?
I think I think so because it was it started generally, and it went to the main object that the patient came
Okay.
for that.
We spoke for 9 minutes, and for the last 5 minutes, you were insisting that I need to see a psychologist, and I said no, I just want the tablet. So, do you think it was normal?
I think no. I
Okay.
didn't know what should I do when you insist.
Okay, good. Uh, so, uh, so, in a way, what do we mean by structured?
uh, uh, I forget the full.
The structure is sequence of speech.
Okay. So,
I
what
think
is
at first we
how,
find eyes
how many stages do we have in a consultation?
and cause, diagnose, treatment, prognosis.
Uh, the first thing is to find out the reason for attendance, then make a decision, then respond to the reason. Okay, so the patient comes in for a reason. You find out what it is. Then you make a decision, either agree or disagree, and then you respond to that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the patient comes in with an agenda, something in their mind. You make a decision, then you respond to that agenda. Okay. That is the structure. You go to a shop, you want something, they sell it to you, and you come back. Okay. Right. Okay. Was your rapport okay? Connecting with the patient, saying, "Hi, how are you, Babak? How are you today?" And okay, everything. And then you started to ask questions about information gathering. Okay. Uh, what is the reason you ask questions?
To take the information from data gathering,
Why?
for
for
exploring others.
and finding some cues.
You're trying to identify and then explore the agenda. Okay. Okay. And what is the agenda? Is the ICE, okay? Ideas, concerns, expectations. Right. And then after that, what do? You uh, uh, information giving, okay? Okay. Now, the attentive listening goes to rapport, okay, and information gathering. So this part and this part, okay? Right. And then summarizing goes to, I would say, structuring and exploring and to ICE. Now, okay. So you said that you say 5 to 6 out of 10. Which part do you think you could do differently?
I think managing the patient with his insist. I think I was not good in that part.
Hmm.
And that insist derail me from my main talk and main object.
Okay. So patient insisting. Okay. So that's one of the things, that patient insisting on a particular uh, request. Okay. So that's one type of difficult patient. Okay, difficult consultation. The patient is not difficult. Okay. Now we need to see what we can do with these patients. Any idea? Any idea where we can actually
Mm,
change things?
Wallah, what should we say?
Okay.
Mm,
I don't know.
I think in giving information, if we can explain widely and more, maybe, or I don't
Okay.
know.